In this episode, will I ruin my paintings? Hello, Bill here from Nostalgic Inclination, the channel dedicated to you, all creatives, artists, musicians, and otherwise. If you're new to the channel, welcome, and if you're returning, great to have you again. Today we have an atypical episode in store. We're going to be varnishing some paintings. We're going to be designing the official Nostalgic Inclination t-shirt and uploading it to my Etsy shop, creating the thumbnail for this video, show and tell, an art haul, and we're going to be getting into a couple of homebrewed synthesizers. So let's get straight to it. For the varnish on my paintings, I'm using a product called Clear Pouring Top Coat by Deco Art. It's nice and glossy and dries a little bit more on the rubbery side. After completing your painting, it is important to wait several weeks before applying the top coat. The paint must be fully cured. I am using a 1-inch flat soft brush. You can just pour the product on and let it run off the edges, but you do use a lot more product and you must be careful for bubbles and ripples. Allow 24 hours to fully dry. Today we will be creating the official Nostalgic Inclination t-shirt. I am using Printful, with whom I've already have an account set up for. I use the unisex Bella plus Canvas 3001. It is the most popular t-shirt by far for print and demand. It is soft and it is great on both men and women. We need a light color for the logo to stand out, and white is a little boring, so I go with silver. Black is very 2020 anyway. It is as simple as it looks. I just drag and drop my PNG and we're just about ready to go. Now that the shirt is designed, I am uploading it to my Etsy shop, including my custom size chart. Fill out the form and make sure that the shipping policy is up to date. Price it and then list it. The link to this shirt will be in the description if you would like to represent. Do not feel obligated though. Just by watching, you are already supporting this channel tremendously. Today's video is a bit of a hodgepodge, a miscellaneous or a potpourri if you will. We will be returning to the standard format in the next video, but I thought it would be interesting to give you a different perspective on some other aspects of this artist's lifestyle. And voila, there it is. Simple but unmistakably branded, just about suitable for formal occasions to my standards. I'll show you how I make some of my other merchandise on my Etsy shop. A simple drawing of a circus tent becomes an enamel pin. Same thing with a medieval stained glass window. I like to do things the old-fashioned way, even though I'm a big technology freak. My Jupiter drawing was with colored pencil and I turned it into a holographic sticker. It's one of my most popular items on Etsy. And then we have my Wild West cactus, which has become an iron-on patch. Then we have my thylacine tattoo, better known as the Tasmanian tiger. I turned that into a charcoal drawing and I made a holographic sticker. And here's the kicker. I made a life-size replica of my actual tattoo in the form of a temporary tattoo. Now I thought it'd be interesting to show you guys how I make the thumbnails for these videos in Photoshop. This is one of my simplest ones to date. I just go with an orange and blue gradient for the background. Now I drag and drop a selfie of myself. This shot was taken at Weird Al's Walk of Fame star dedication on Hollywood Boulevard. I erased the background very carefully. There are easier ways to remove the background, but I like the control that I have with this. Just be careful not to trim too much off the top. So as I've mentioned, this is an atypical episode, so therefore there's no actual artwork being created other than the t-shirt and the thumbnail, if you want to consider that art. And the music segment will be rather brief and abstract. But rest assured, I have a full-scaled production plan for both the art and music in the upcoming video next week. I wanted to touch upon some of the future plans without giving away any of the challenge themes. First off, after this thumbnail, I will be showing you the art supply haul that I picked up yesterday. That should give some hint in the direction artistically that I'll be moving. We will also be going on location for certain videos. And after we have a good number of videos uploaded, we will do a behind the scenes. I can't wait to show you my ultra low tech setup. Here I created the text and selected a font. Now I am adding what is called a stroke around the lettering. Thumbnail experts advise to keep the thumbnail simple. I don't think we can get it any simpler than this. Now I export it and hopefully it will attract the next artist or musician that doesn't even know it yet. Now for the art supply haul. I made out like a bandit and we have enough material to keep us busy for quite some time. I picked up this black mixed media paper, which is nice and heavy, and I figured would be good for the Pearl X and for my white inks. I found some more pre-stretched canvases for a good price and I just couldn't refuse them. I also picked up this little oval canvas and a black canvas. I picked up a couple artist panels as well. They're like a masonite gesso board. It's always good to have various surfaces to work upon. You can never have enough brushes, so I added some brushes, and I'm very excited over this Liquitex Basic Acrylic Medium set. I picked up this 36-piece Acrylic Masters Touch set, and I got stretcher bars. This roll of canvas I already had, but I was missing the bars, so we will be stretching eventually. I picked up this large sheet of hot press watercolor paper by Canson. This art haul was more in the paint theme. My next haul will focus more on other mediums. If you think you're looking at a retro Gremlins lunchbox and a model of the Epcot Center Spaceship Planet Earth sphere, you'd be right. But they are also homemade synthesizers. These were engineered by a great friend and former bandmate of mine, who I'm not sure would like to be named or not, so I'm going to leave his name out of this video for now. But if he's watching, and I know he's watched some of these videos, I do greatly appreciate it, and if you would like to be mentioned, I will mention you in a future video. These are controlled with photocells. As you can see, there's 3 photocells on the face of this lunchbox, and it's affected by how the light hits it. One cell controls the pitch, another cell controls the volume, and the third cell controls the step interval segmentation. I also have this custom-made LED controller, we'll call it for the lack of definition, which turns the fun up. Now we'll do a little show and tell of some of my art projects that were made away from this channel. This is just the tip of the iceberg, and I will be hitting the art show circuit this summer. I will be taking you viewers along with me. Certainly through the form of the YouTube video, but you are welcome to join me in person if you are in the area. I will keep you updated when we get dates. These are my cartoon animation cell pieces. I have quite a collection. I was really into that for a while, and I still am. These bigger pieces are cartoon animation cell-like pieces, but they're painted on glass. Painted on the reverse, inked on the front with watercolor backgrounds. They're pretty fun, and maybe we'll do one of these in a future video as well. Now for the art that we've made on this channel. This Banana Man animation cell will be going to one of you viewers. There is still an open contest to win it. I have the instructions on how to enter in a previous video. The link to that will be in the pinned comment. Once I give that away, we can give away more art. It's fun to look back at what you've done, but it's even more fun to look forward at what you're gonna do. And fate willing, the future holds plenty more creations. Now let's find out if those paintings were ruined or if they'll shine like a beacon on the hill. I'm happy to report that it's the latter that's true. I've added some chorus and some echo to our Gremlin lunchbox to complete our abstract musical divergence. If you made it through all of this, you are a true supporter. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe.